Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? This video that I'm going to do right now discusses a serious incident involving little ones in a community in Cleveland, Ohio. The content is intended to raise awareness and promote safety. Please do your own research, form your own opinions, and viewer discretion is advised. As a parent and as a grandparent, I was heartbroken to hear about a serious incident that happened in a Cleveland community recently. It's something that affected many people. And I want to talk about how not just their community, but every community can come together to keep our children safe. I will not be sharing specific details out of respect for everyone involved, but I do want to focus on what we can do to protect our children and support our neighbors. Not long ago, a young child, 5 years old, in a community was hurt in a way that no one should ever experience. And when I heard about this, it made me think about how important it is for us to stay connected as a community and look out for one another. Now, many families in that area are feeling very shaken, and I want to make sure that your kids are safe and my grandchildren are safe. One neighbor said that everyone has been on edge, paying especially close attention. Nobody has really been outside anymore or anything, she said. And she also said that justice is anything that gives their family peace. Some residents were upset because they said that they hadn't heard about the incident sooner and that the incident didn't come to light until the girl's mother posted about it on social media. And another neighbor learned about the incident from a family member just last week and said that the family deserves justice, saying, I understand that they're minors, but what they did is a serious crime. Now, another neighbor said that she didn't find out about the incident for weeks, adding that it was unfortunate that nobody let anybody know anything. Now, prosecutors said that the combination of the defendant's age and the severity of the act was something that they have never seen before. So this incident occurred on September 13th. And those who live near where the girl was found in a field on East 148th Street said that they were shaken by what had happened. Now, this incident involves 3 individuals. 5, okay. Girl Vic, okay. Sorry, code, okay. Girl sus 10, boy sus 9, okay. Can't go into any more than that, okay, because you know flag, okay. Can't speak on what they did to the 5-year-old. Can't, and I won't, actually, not just out of respect for the family, but for my own sanity. I can't and I won't. Yeah, I won't. So here are a few things that we as a community can do. Okay, talk to your neighbors, local organizations, and stay aware of what's happening in your community. And sometimes information doesn't spread as quickly as it should, and we need to change that. Let's keep a closer eye on our kids and our grandkids, nieces and nephews, like in public spaces, parks, bus stops, that type of thing. Teach them about, staying safe and what to do if they feel uncomfortable. If you know that a family has been affected by a difficult situation, reach out with kindness. Even small gestures make a very large difference. Join local community groups or safety programs to help create safer spaces for our kids to play and to grow and have fun and just be kids. Now, I'm sharing this because I believe that we can make our community stronger and safer together. And if you want to learn more about child safety resources, there are different organizations like the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, or you could talk to like your community leaders, your churches, your commissioners, your sheriffs, things like that. Let's have open conversations with our children. Don't feel uncomfortable. And, regardless of their ages, and if they say, Mom, that type of thing, be like, listen, okay, this is what happened in Cleveland. Okay. And well, that'll never happen to me. Do you know that for sure? That type of thing. You know what I mean? Because believe me, my grandchildren, 11, 10, 1.5, and 5 weeks old. So believe me, we've had the discussions with the 11-year-old and the 10-year-old, and no, it was not easy at all, because it's that'll never happen. I'm always with my friends. I have my cell phone. I can call. I'm fine. I know how to dial 911. Really, it's one of those. Because, they always have their faces attached to their phones, but you know what they're doing? They're watching a video or they're playing a video game on their phone, and they're not paying attention to their surroundings and knowing what's going on around them. So, we have to be able to prevent incidents like this in the future, because it's not always the stranger danger. Okay. It's their peers that will sometimes do something like this, because that's what happened in this incident. So if you found this helpful, please like and share and comment, or even email me if you don't want to leave a comment, in the comment section, because it might, you're too afraid that, it's going to get deleted or whatever, because I'm not the one that deletes the comments. But email me with your ideas on how to keep our communities safer. You know what I'm saying? And let's try and reach out to our local community leaders, like our sheriffs, like our county commissioners. Go as far as our senators, our mayors, things like that. I did find on the mom's Facebook page, okay, she put it in great detail about what happened. So I'm going to read to you as much as I possibly can. All right. So, and then she also put a link for a petition that she would like to have signed. And there's also a link for our GoFundMe. Okay, so those will be in the description box below. Okay, so if you could please just check those out. Okay, so this is what she said. And her name is Antavia Kennebrew. And she posted this on October 6th at 11 o'clock in the morning. It says, on September 13th, 2025, my daughter resided at a trusted family member's residence around the area of 145th in St. Clair while I underwent a medical procedure. While she was away, I got a phone call from a family member stating that my daughter walked out of her house. She couldn't find her anywhere, and that the authorities were contacted. I immediately was filled with panic, rushed out of my house, and I arrived to the scene. As soon as I got there, I ran to the EMS truck, where I found my daughter with her hair pulled from her scalp, her body covered in, her fingernails had dirt on them, her eyes filled with, her neck showing signs of, her mouth and lips, and her, filled with debris and dirt and a lump on her head. I couldn't believe what I saw in front of me. My daughter did not look like herself. She was traumatized. She was shaking up a group of bigger kids around ages 8, 9, and 10. They walked up to my daughter, presenting themselves as friendly, took her by the hand, walked her to a field that was far away from the residence. In that field, they, until she was unconscious, to the hair, held her down as they are, word, they, it's hard to read this, they did number 1 on her. Bit her, essay, and left her where she was at, not telling an adult, thinking they succeeded in her. They continued playing. My family member, as she was still looking for my daughter, saw 2 of the 3 kids that live on her street that she had not known at the time had harmed my daughter, walked up to them and asked them if they saw a little girl. They stared at her with no remorse and told her no, and continued playing, knowing what they had just done. As my family member went back to her house waiting for the authorities, the same kids who she had questioned came to her with their mother, saying that they knew where my daughter was. And the same 2 kids stated that they did not know where my daughter was. With their mother, took my family member to where my daughter was, and she was found in the field. Things were scattered around the field. My cousin was panicked, placed her in her car, rushed her back to the house, continued waiting for the authorities to get there. My daughter is completely traumatized. I am completely traumatized. These kids broke my daughter's spirit. They took away her boundaries. I never wanted to get the media involved because I didn't want my daughter, her trauma, to be plastered everywhere when she has, they constantly see what happened to her and what she has been through. And I also trusted that she was going to get the justice that she needed. I'm bringing this to the media today because the authorities are failing my daughter. They are trying to tell me that the 2 of the kids can't and won't be charged because they are 8 and 9 years old. even though they attempted to do what they did, okay? And they say they are legally, these two boys cannot be charged. And I need help and I need justice for my daughter. I have reached out to the R-word crisis to get a advocate. I was told they can help me on the criminal justice side. I have been advocating for my daughter and I'm not getting any help. I also contacted the mayor of Cleveland, Ohio office to try and get help. I have not received any yet. I need you to understand that if the two kids' mom did not make the boys go back to my family member and let her know where my daughter was, she would have not been found. She would not be alive. These are not normal kids, and their parents need to be held accountable. My daughter is not the same. She's having behavioral problems now. She's not mentally okay. I am not mentally okay. I'm not getting me not getting justice for my daughter makes me feel like I failed her. You did not fail her, Mom. You did not fail your daughter. Don't think that. Don't think that, Mom. You did not fail her. She is saying things. She is breaking down. She hates talking about what happened to her, and I'm breaking down with her. I have set her up with a therapist and also seeking one myself. I cannot sleep. I cannot eat. I keep repeatedly seeing images of her in the field. She's only 5. These horrific things that have happened to her. Please help. Please help her. She's only... And she said, please look at this as if it was your own kid. This is not gossip. This is not a funny matter. This is nothing. This is not nothing to not take serious. This is our life. Please help us. There is way more graphic photos of my daughter when she looked away. Worse, that I'm not comfortable posting. Yeah, I won't post those pictures. But like I said, please just check out the links for the petition and for the GoFundMe, okay? This little angel needs the world's help right now, okay? Not just the community of Cleveland, Ohio. She needs the world's help. Everyone needs to hear her story. And the little gremlins that did this need to be held accountable. And I know that, holding their parents also accountable, a lot of people would disagree with that. But looking at their behavior, you have to wonder where they learned it from. Is this learned behavior? Nobody will know until they look at the home and the environment and things like that. Because where is an 8-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 10-year-old going to learn how to do such vile things to a 5-year-old? It's just, these are not things that they learn in a video game. Okay? Was this done to them? Alright. That's how you gotta look at it. Not trying to say that they are, I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. But you just never know. All right. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I really don't. But I just want to thank you for watching, because, as parents and as grandparents, Our kids are our world. They are our future. And we need to start working together to protect them and build a safer and stronger community for everyone. Okay, guys, I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fearless and God bless. Ciao.